But if you are in the beginning and you're thinking about it or you haven't gotten your weight loss injections yet, I want you to put this into practice right now. So get your pen and paper and let's get started. Mommy's coming to get you. Mommy's coming to get you. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Tamika. We're going to be talking about how not to gain weight after your weight loss injection. So if you are on the semaglutide or tirzepatide, might be on Wegovy, Ozempic, Mounjaro, or Zepbound, and there are plenty others, but girl, I am not fixing to name all of those other compound versions because I can't pronounce them. Okay. All right, so as you see me in this video, I am going to pick up my 10 milligrams. Yes, I was approved to start my 10 milligrams next Friday. So which means tomorrow will be my last day taking the 7.5 milligrams. So that means I have been on 7.5 milligrams for 2 whole months, okay? And I'm so excited to start the 10 milligrams. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, honey. Wait a minute. All right, so now let's get into, before I even get into that, what's been on my mind for the past couple of hours is when I was picking up my prescription, I know I play around and do a little jokes, whatever, but I strongly am going to start praying over my medications. I don't care if it's regarding weight loss, pain, or anything that a doctor prescribes me. I am going to start praying over my medicines. Now, I pray over everything else, and we speak against those type of complications. What we pray for is that the medicine works for it's good, and then it doesn't affect anything else. Now, that's just something that I'm choosing to do, but I'm just telling you, sharing is caring. Okay. All right. So now let's go ahead and get into how much I weigh. All right. So I'll put it up here on the screen for you. I should be at maybe 149 or 148, but either way, honey, I am in the 140s. I'm so excited. I have not been in the 140s. I don't know how long. I actually surpassed my pre-baby weight. Isn't that something? Yeah, girl, your girl is doing big things over here. Let's get into how not to gain weight. Now, I'm going to share with you some best practices on how you can avoid gaining weight once you stop the weight loss injections, or even if you're not even on the weight loss injections, honey, it's okay because you're on a weight loss journey. So that means that this can apply to you. So don't click off, stay on. All right. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing, please. Now, I don't know where you at in your weight loss journey, but if you are already in the middle of it or in the process of it, you can still implement these things. But if you are in the beginning and you're thinking about it or you haven't gotten your weight loss injections yet, I want you to put this into practice right now. So get your pen and paper and let's get started. Okay. All right. So let's say, for instance, you haven't even started nothing and you're currently in your present state. This is the hard part right here because this is the time you're going to realize, like, hey, I've gained a lot of weight. Once you step on that scale, you're going to realize this is your weight. Okay. Now, everybody's not going to be happy. I know I was not happy when I jumped on the scale at 190 pounds, or when I was 212 pounds, or I was 220 pounds. And that was because after pregnancy. But I didn't like the way how I looked. Now, yes, I did feel comfortable in my clothes. Even though I knew I gained weight, I was no longer 150 pounds anymore. But it was just a simple fact that I gotten used to and feeling comfortable with the way I looked, even at 190 pounds and a size 16 or 18. I just felt comfortable with it. And I thought that I was going to just stay there. But that is not your end result. You do not have to stay the size that you are if you feel like you can make some improvement to be the healthy version of yourself. So what I want you to do is get on that scale and take some pictures. Okay. This is going to be your beginning of your process. And I know you're going to feel a little down and out because you let yourself go. But a lot of times when you see yourself every single day, you really don't think that you are as big as you come to realize, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was this big, or I was this chunky, or I was this swollen. The realization is starting to come in, and that is the hard part of coming to realization, like, hey, I really need to do something about this and I need to make a choice to journal. Journal about your feelings, your emotions, and I also want you to journal about what you've been eating. So start tracking your calories or start tracking your food intake for the next week or two before you even get your weight loss injections or before you even start day one on your weight loss journey. Start tracking now because we need to see how many calories you are eating currently. All right. Once you've tracked and you've got enough data for yourself, now it's time to start implementing some healthy changes. Healthy changes as far as like your food. If you are a sweetie like me, I love to eat sweets. You want to do some alternative things like having the low carb ice cream. So instead of having regular sugar, you can have some type of sugar substitute or do the monk fruit substitute, um, which is more of a natural sugar substitute thing. Monk fruit is good. So that is what you want to do. If you're eating a big slice of cake, eat a small slice of cake. Substitute whatever to help you on your journey because the way that you've been eating before, you can't continue this throughout your weight loss journey. So you need to start making those type of changes, okay? Then you need to start documenting your exercise. If you wasn't exercising before, then you need to start doing that now. I don't care if it's just walking around the block, walking on a treadmill, investing in a treadmill, get a walking pad, get a stair stepper, whatever it is, or join the gym. Whatever it is that you need to do, you need to be doing more than what you was doing. So if you was sedentary before or you was not doing anything at all, just sitting around or just going to work and sitting back on the couch, now it's time to start getting up, okay? There are too many weight loss there are too many workouts here on YouTube that you can just pick which one and then jump right into it. I love Juice and Toya. That is who I like to work out with. There is Booty King. He has actual clients where he has transformed their bodies within a matter of 90 days. I was able to transform my body within 30 days of doing one of his programs, and you can do it for free on YouTube. There's plenty more, but those are just two I just wanted to name. Now, if you want to track, you can start with the Lose It app. There are other apps out there, but the Lose It app is the one that I am familiar with because you only do one payment a year, and that's around $17 or $18. And I like it. And they also have healthy meal ideas for those who are on the weight loss injection. So I'm glad that it does cater to people who are on that type of weight loss journey versus keto, low carb, Mediterranean, and so forth. Now, the reason why you're doing this in the this is like your beginning phase of day one. Within the first couple of weeks of you with your weight loss journey, you want to start tracking because then you are able to look back prior to your day one and you can see, wow, I was not eating healthy. Wow, I was not exercising. I wasn't doing my body any justice. I was just laying around, just being lazy, just feeling sorry for myself. Now I see that I am making some improvements. And I guarantee within 2 weeks of making some little small changes, guess what? You will start to lose weight. I'm not going to say how much you're going to lose because everyone's body is different. It's like the more weight that you have on your body, the more that you can lose quicker than someone who doesn't have a whole lot of weight to lose. But either way, you're going to lose weight. Then that's when you want to jump on the scale and see, okay, what type of progress am I making? Make sure you jot that number down. Now, once you continue through your weight loss journey, and you're getting close to the time where you are about to get off the weight loss injections, or if you are about to end your weight loss journey, please understand that the journey does not end once you reach your weight loss goal. It doesn't stop there, it continues on. To me, the hard part was maintaining my weight. I have been off the weight loss injections last year when I was on Wegovy. I took a 9 month break and I was able to maintain my weight. Now, yes, there were times that I did gain a little bit, but that's because I was eating a little reckless. But then once I got my act together and I started remembering the things that I did when I was on Wegovy, I knew I needed to track my calories before I got off of Wegovy, and I needed to track even when I was off of it and then kind of scale back. And then when I noticed that I would get off track, I would get back on track. So it was really hard because I was kind of nervous that I was going to gain the weight because everybody, mumbling around, oh my God, you're going to gain the weight. Every time you lose weight, you always put back 20 or 10 pounds more than what you were before you even started to lose weight. And I just felt like I was not going to be that statistic. I was not claiming that. My thing is, when you tell me I'm going to be, I'm going to tell you I'm not going to be. All right. All right. So now that you have started tracking, and because for those who do not know, once you get off of the injections, your body still has the medicine in your system. So usually it's around about a month or two after your last injection is how long it stays in your body. For me, it was 2 months. Some people, it was 1 month. I haven't heard anybody else who said that they were beyond that, but everyone's body is different. So let's just, take a pause right there. So you want to track and see what's going on. Then you want to slowly start to increase your first of all, your appetite is going to increase. This is where the tracking is going to come into play because you need to see how many calories are you eating, but you don't want to go from like 1200 to 1800. Then of course you're going to gain weight, honey. So what you want to do is increase maybe 25 calories or 50 calories per week or every other week. Slowly increase your calorie intake, but make sure you are front loading your protein like you were doing when you were on your weight loss journey. Now, I just want to take a pause right there because I forgot when I was on Traces of Tawan's Life live Sunday, I told her I tried to get up to 40 grams of protein. Girl, if I was calculating correctly, I was getting over 40 grams of protein. I was getting around 57 grams of protein in the morning. And how I do that, and I do have a shorts that I put on my channel, and it has the protein powder, which is 30 grams. Then I have the collagen, which is 9 grams of protein. Then I have Greek yogurt, which is 17 grams of protein. I have all three of that for breakfast. Now I can get full off of coffee and it'll keep me full for about 2 hours. And then around 10, 11 o'clock, see right there, because I wasn't calculating, I was under calculating. So this is why it's so good to make sure that you are tracking something down. Or if you don't want to track all of your food at the moment, track your protein, because your protein is what's going to keep you full. And then make sure you get some fiber in you, okay, so it can keep you regulated. Because sometimes protein can, get you constipated. So you need the fiber to keep that system rolling. You got your body, your new body and everything, but the reason why you took those pictures during from day one and 2 weeks prior to your day one, which is your pre weight loss journey, I'll call it that, your pre weight loss journey, your weight loss journey, then your post weight loss journey, because your new body does not understand the things that you went through, that everything that we've learned during our weight loss journey and pre weight loss journey all goes out the window. You're like, oh, child, I can have this cake. I can have these french fries. I can have this wine. I can have this alcohol. I can have whatever that I want. And you're just enjoying yourself. And then next thing you know, honey, then you just gain all of your weight back, because these are the steps that you can look back on. Look on your little journal, get your iPad out and start writing things down. That way you can view it yourself and be like, okay, this is what I went through. This is what I did. And if I keep these same healthy, good habits, I can use this during my post weight loss, and this is going to help me maintain, because that is the whole purpose, is to make this process easy after your post weight loss. Listen, I don't care what type of journey you're on. You can be just doing it natural, or you can be getting it surgery or the weight loss injections. That maintenance is a real thing, and it's something that you don't want to play around with, and it's something that you want to take serious. Now, if you have not grab a hold to your bad habits and tackle that down to where you're like, okay, let me change my mindset, let me change my heart posture on how I view food, let me start doing more movement, let me be a little bit more physical and everything else. It's like it takes a lot because, again, this is a journey. This is not a stopping point and then that's it. No, this is the beginning. And there are other goals that you may want to start implementing during your uh, post weight loss. Like, you might notice that you have a little bit more saggy skin, and you notice that you didn't do a whole lot of weight training during your weight loss. So now you want to add a little bit more, but you don't have to like go hard and do 6 days of strength training and then you overwhelm yourself and do and have burnout. And that's something that you want to avoid. So I just wanted to share that those best practices because I believe that can help anybody out regardless of what type of weight loss journey that you're on. I do want to share this story with you because there was another story I wanted to share where this lady did end up gaining all of her weight back plus more, but she did not put in the article that she tracked her calories. She didn't even say that she was exercising. So to me, it just felt like when she got off the weight loss injection, she just forgot all about what she learned and just went back to her old eating habits. And that's something that you want to avoid doing. So this lady said that her weight is actually about 15 to 20 pounds higher now than it was before she started Wegovy. She was having difficulty shedding the tough to lose baby weight. And after talking to her doctor, she started taking Wegovy. And this was around August 2021. She said, I gained 15 pounds back within 6 months of being off of Wegovy. And since then, I probably gained another 15 pounds. That means she didn't put into those best practices and things that she was learning when she was on Wegovy. Now, I understand the weight loss injections can be different for everybody. So the researchers said that not unexpectedly, patients experience weight regain once they stop taking the medication. Obesity is a chronic disease that requires long term management, much like high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Experts stress this drug should be used in combination with a lifestyle changes, exercise, and food. We already discussed that. So, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Wegovy can affect people's weight in different ways, as not everyone can maintain the weight loss it produces. If you stop taking the medication that's working on your weight is going to start to come back. Some people can maintain the weight loss, but not everybody can. What we're going to do is come against those challenges and we're going to press forward, right? We owe ourselves the best version of us. Okay. So keep that in mind because you got this, girl. And make sure you drop some comments down below and let your girl know what is going on with your weight loss journey and how it is working for you, or if you plan on taking some of these actions into your journey, or if you probably already have and you just want to share your story because you might be helping somebody else. I don't mind that type of commentary in the comment section, but make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye, gorgeous.